Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This not common talk. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not common talk. Where to bring information about Jalloh. In case you don't know, this not common talk. Where to bring information about Jalloh. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, common talk. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, common talk.
From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, our voice keeps rising, brave and strong. Speaking the truth when others stay quiet, standing for the people, refusing to be silent. Every story matters, every voice deserves a chance. Through every challenge, she continues to advance, holding leaders accountable, asking what must be asked, serving the nation with courage that will last. When the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with nothing to hide. From the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight. Hey, hey. Hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey. Through the storms of politics and public debate, you open the doors and invite us to participate, giving everyone a platform, every citizen a say, building stronger communities day by day.
Yes, Fambulen, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment with a come through the KOMON-TOK platform. Before we start Better One, as today na a super special program, it loaded, it tense, we cock, we ready. Let me just confirm that the comment section, if not they get we loud and clear, and that the mic from me myself is clear. No problem, no parking, no excuse. We don't want no excuse. You just want get confirmed from our side, no excuse. No excuse, absolutely no excuse. We just wait. Okay, Abdul, thank you very much for confirming that. Tonight, it's not just an ordinary night. Tonight is a special night. Fambule, the program today, I want to listen attentively. It means a lot. It means We don't know if na post-mortem they can do. We don't know if na prophesy with the prophesy. We don't know if not just the normal discussion. But whatever the case may be, it's to get for church week. The first thing we'll get for look into tonight, I'm sure thousands of now don't see this poster where the minority leader in a parliament, when Abdul Kabo put out, it called the nation for make people engage in prayers and fasting and let the will of God be done. What does this mean? Let the will of God be done. A mixed reaction across social media. Do we need parliamentarians to tell us to pray to God to make decision on our behalf? Other people will say, why don't we ask the pastors and the imams instead of the politician asking us to pray? Again, we also go look at the speech where Mother B.O.B. doing a parliament. In one of in submission, it said go for be tough on drugs. And the question where you get, where we get, where plenty of people can get, will that include Bolle Jos? We also go look at today, Mother B also make a broadcast. He talked to the nation. He appeal. His appeal was clear. He said, let them not vote for him. He said, make them vote for Sierra Leone. We go look into that. And we also go look into, if time permits, the cost of living, the PR, and of course, APC. Now, as this is jam-packed, we get the former talkman, the former government spokesperson with Agibu Tejan Jalloh. He get for help we with his knowledge, with his expertise in the area. So as you see, we jam-packed, as always. If you just join me for the first time, we want for use this opportunity for welcoming a common talk with a different sign, with a YouTube, with a Facebook, and it's how you feel comfortable for watch me. Please consider that. We'll take a short break where we can welcome the big man at the building. Today, now the 9th of August, 2026.
From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, our voice keeps rising, brave and strong, speaking the truth when others stay quiet, standing for the people, refusing to be silent. Every story matters,
every story matters, and everywhere where we get this information for Salon, we need to go find our account for now. All right, do me a favor, do me a favor, do Mama Salon a favor. These are moments of patriotism. These are moments of nationalism. These are moments of concern for each and every Sierra Leonean. We might not have this opportunity again in the next 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years, or 50 years. We don't know. But today, you could make the difference. You could talk. You could share. You could like the program. Please consider that. All right, we'll not waste time. On the other side of the screen, we get the former talkman for the people of Sierra Leone governments. Welcome, Mr. Jalloh.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Common Talk. Good evening, and good evening to viewers all around the world.
Right, and as we don't need to be fumbling, I just want first, we're not waste time as we get plenty of info talk today. Fumble, do we yourself a favor? Again, I repeat, please let the man we no know but say we don't come on it. Make let through your own blessing, through your own power. Let you power church the other person to ya. No, we're not greedy. Greedy not final, no share. And we can say now sharing is caring. Lord, consider that. Okay. All right. it look like you audio you need for login again. Hello. You don't switch your video off, so now that make we not able to see you.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not able. Very good, very
okay.
good.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So, I don't know in the camera because we don't see you. We don't see you half. Okay, okay, brilliant, amazing, perfect. You're in a very good position. Good, 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 good. I like this one. All right. Now I don't know if you said first because let's start with the lead story where they circulate on social media. As tomorrow we all know, say the PR system, they go vote on that and some other things, the Rio de diaspora for votes and women representation, all of those beautiful things inside, according to the government. But you don't see Abdul Kabo imposed. It a call for prayer and fasting. What does this really mean from a government point of view based on the experience?
Okay. So, come on, talk, and ladies and gentlemen. Abdul na the minority leader. They in a very, very precarious, very difficult situation, in the sense that in a mind, they look for make amendments them way go benefit children yet unborn. Yet still other players than they within the parliament where they look for um, amendments them where they benefits them personally. And Adokago also knows say the decision for accept or for change, for modify, or not for deal with the amendments here. So depend to a great extent in voting. Voting way for produce two-thirds majority. That's about 100 people then. Well, if you look at what the APC gets, we now 52 parliamentarians there. That's not counting the other two renegade. Then you count SLPP then 81 plus the 14 paramount chiefs plus then two renegades. It gives SLPP damn near close to 97 votes. So we're only looking at 3 votes. Now, Abdul Kabo will do everything in power as a leader, but he's not able for completely and 100% say somebody somewhere not be able to convince some of the member them or make them do something dubious, especially where the voting now is secret vote. So I think that fright then that thought process then I get. We see what's in be happen with the like peers in voting, where everybody can up say they don't want this, they don't accept this, but when push come and show, some people then do it. Then you also look at the debates, you find out say not so all man agree on all what's in the document, hook, line, and sinker. Some people then take some people then take all, some people not take some people they look for variation, especially when it comes to the PR system. So man, they say, you know what, we definitely can get the PR system, but we can have we own kind of PR system. We can vary them. If we get to do with things that has to do with constituency, even though we mind them has been wired for think constituency. All what we do now constituency. The party where the party they make their own arrangement, the party they do their own lower level voting, constituency involved inside. In the way they plan for the country, constituency involved. But when you go voting for parliamentarian, they say no, not district. So even though some man in mind wired for constituency, some man say we can still do constituency and still do PR and still bring names them 1, 2, 3, 4. We go avoid you run off where you look where you say you know what. So with all of this, you will expect the leader for the think out of the box, okay, and you need to be very humble and make expect say in a Cinderella and which he wants now go get. So that is why they ask for prayers. That is why they ask for make good sense prevail, make people for stick together, and make God do what you know the right thing for you. That's where it's
Okay.
coming.
All right. There is this sense of anxiety, this sense of feeling where plenty Sierra Leoneans say the democracy where we talk about the democracy, it hang in the balance, just a thin thread. That is the only people that will left for now, for safeguard now the APC. What does this mean if we get another three people, just like where you analyze and so three people then choose money over principle or over the country? Does this mean on a party don't what's in this mean for a party first? Let me get you now on first side first.
Um, um, okay, you talk about three people, and yes, we're talking three votes can change everything. And you talk about money, and common talk, it not necessarily means say not for money. Like I say, it get for do with people and personal feeling and personal opinion.
No,
Okay.
if I can jump in, the reason we make I put money, Lara Taylor Pierce in issue. Now, one of Fuduna NP back, Timonko, it come out on the media, say, them pay in colleague them $30,000. Now, from that angle, they will look at and say, and also say, now, lick the liquor on it's a second. It said them pay them $30,000. 7 of them then choose for take $30,000 for vote against her. So this time around, nobody know we expect to make that based on principle, based on that precedence day.
Usai fire day, smoke day. So if Tamemko, we make mention of that, it must be true. But that has to do with Lara Taylor Piercing issue. And Lara Taylor Piercing issue involves Lara Taylor Pierce and the people of Sierra Leone. But the Constitution now not only involves the people of Sierra Leone, but it also matters to the individual of himself. He is also, a member of parliament, them waiting at parliament for make them decision. Yeah, so also subject to whatever the outcome is. So in this case, they get their own personal thinking. And they tell you, see, yes, if you dare at the party tell you that this direction will you go, well and good. Okay, you go expect your man go follow. But tendency they say if not secret ballot, some people go vote their conscience. And if you listen to the debates, how the debates go, it go for tell you say, not to all man, they hook, line, and sinker for accept the party imposition. Some man a little more liberal. Some man wants for accept some amount of variation. So with that in mind, you cannot come on and say foolproof. This one get some signed, seal, and delivered.
Okay.
You get for do some talking. You get for do some, you get for bring them come around. And the part of bringing them come around, there's a lot going on in the back. But now they happen at the front. So who's the leader? They say, Lord, we fast and pray. All now forgets people their commitment, forgets the members their commitment for me and go the direction where they don't decide for.
Okay. One thing we're clear: this age and time, with the advent of the media, social media, a lot of Sierra Leoneans don't become matured in terms of how then they see how politics to play. People that don't take a position. Someone don't even accuse the opposition, don't wait against it for the dust settle. Let's say the opposition don't sell, the opposition not serious, the opposition they don't jump into waiting the government want them for do a national government of national unity after 2028. This is just of course you follow social media talk them, but some man not go, go just dismiss them because given the fact that these are people that wouldn't say don't they follow someone then just want pure democrat, they want let the practical democracy take place, let the interest of the country, let's alone win at any given time. Now, thousands of people and they listen you. How you go put this message to people and then how you go talk to salon people and for they then get hope or made a left just like we Abdul Kabu say, let thy will be done?
Certainly, you forget hope. You always forget hope. You know, the idea of constitution, now, a guiding principle, how we for live amongst ourselves. As time they progress, the laws then where you get they become absolute. Plenty things don't change. For example, the thing that we establish constitution, now we talk about media law, thing where they establish they get social media. Now that you get social media, you get for come with different law now how for handle social media and also. Okay, there are other threats. You get people in where they use social media for the wrong reason. Cyber issue come into play. Those things you have to bring laws for. So what am I saying? I'm saying as we they move along, you get for they make changes as you they go along, where you go fit the time and the day and the instrument them and the things they will deal with. From 1991 to now, there's been quite a lot of things that have happened. So definitely there is a need for change. There's a need for a new constitution. This thought process had been thought about and had been nurtured from way back about in time. And now the further down there, I go put now President Madabi hat. The fact that Wakaba don't deal with this, Donna, but Aneskam spent a lot of money, got very close to get into a white paper, wait for proceed go to parliament, but never went to parliament. President Bill in Nonka now, they can't change the constitution. Down they get forget whether they change him to waiting all my want, whether they not change him to waiting all my want, but he will be regarded, he will be respected, he will be recognized for being an individual who actually can make the change now with constitution. That's
Okay.
you have to give to him. Okay. Now, but let's just finish. But no matter what you do with the constitution, you definitely not go able for satisfy all man expectation. So that is why democracy now the satisfaction of the majority of you people.
Okay. Now, in your own personal view, I just want to see it because why a government for push very hard for include something where majority of the people you make mention of say the time where media law be the media law can change based on the time. And you mentioned consultation, say on our previous government, back then, we be the talk for, spend a lot of money, but we'll not be able to put this thing. Now, things that don't change. That was more than a decade ago, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the recent consultation, the civil society, the religious council, and even some section of the student population, they all supposed to say, we forget the first past the post, and government won the PR, even though it's very unpopular. What you feel say this go happen? Is it something that for praise this person where we can't try for put something for passing, or probably it sets set the stage for probably chaos calm? How you see this whole thing, the PR and the for past the post?
Certainly not. And this go for speak out loudly again. So the minority leader in Cry, Lukaku, for say, let level head, let God in will prevail. Because at the end of the day, we want for change the constitution for make it help with democracy, but make it help we own arrangements, not for make it worse. Okay, and it appear like for say the SLPP they lose sight of the long run. Okay, and one for engage in an activity we could change the constitution for satisfied and short-term needs and short-term goals. That now one thing where the minority leader they pray God for was say make level head prevail, make God intervention kind to this, make we think further down the line. Okay, which thing would be the repercussion if we go against the will of the people? Certain thing that they within the constitution, certain thing that they within the constitution, where if you want for change them, you need to get a referendum. Okay, you have to get a referendum. Certain thing that they will not quite require a referendum. But at the end of the day, my personal belief, as you ask me, we need for do waiting the majority of Sierra Leoneans then believe saying that the right thing for do. For God's sake, the constitution, they manage and arrange how people they live amongst themselves in a country, and they should be involved. They should be fully involved in waiting at the team that waiting inside. So this way, they're able for, assimilate, they're able for understand them. And then you go get a country where they together. So I think we should listen to the people.
Okay. It's good that we listen to the people. We pray that the politicians always, they follow through to that. But apart from the opposition side, I want to bring a very recent. I just want to play this side, Bolle Jos. Now, before I play that side where governments they talk about how serious President Bio they said he can't tough on drug. Now you listen to a state opening, and probably you listen today back in your submission. What do you find out? What are the laws and the eyes in the statement in terms of the cost of living, economic delivery? What do you make up of that speech there?
Come on, Talk. It's not a tough question. When I question, we require a good thinking before you answer them. But holistically, things have not been well, okay, in the economy, and we understand. Say there are global challenges where all countries suffer, but we suffer. We don't suffer in more egregious. We don't suffer tend for linger around a little longer because of some very bad decisions. When you listen to the speech, you also get to go back and look at the manifesto, the SLPP manifesto. You also get to look at the campaign speeches, the enthusiasm with which President Bill came into office. He talked about the fact that corruption will not be tolerated. He talked about the fact that the erstwhile governments, they spend money like drunken sailors. He talked about the fact that we need for block leakages. Okay. He talked about the fact that the law, being lawful and being unlawful cannot be accepted, should not be accepted. And you look at him background as a military man, all of that should be expected, that would be tackled. Okay, very quickly. And you can. Am I okay? Can I go ahead?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you expect say those things to be tackled very quickly, you go name and shame people them where they engage in behavior where no meets the expectation of all within. We don't talk so, but we do not see that. We do not see that, and we believe say all of that they attribute to Usa we did so delicate today. We have not done everything we could have done to ensure, say, even with the global challenges, the global shocks them, we were able to maintain the economy a lot more than we have. For God's sake, we see how the president behaved. And we're not going to tire for talk this when he campaigned the former clerk of parliament and in WEF taking money, and the clerk of parliament say, be no, and now you're not the head. So what do you know then in that case? We see how it was handled. Okay. We see how the election itself, how an election was handled. The fact that they not allow the APC for actually campaign or vote the whole country. So all of these things, we see the president of himself, your office, then come present, receipt them. We say your office pay for activity or pay for services were non-existent. And he just left so. And the people that were in charge, in fact, they promote them. Each of them, they make the ambassador. One to Iran, they make the other one ambassador to Nigeria. So you begin to say, people are being commended, the people are being taken care of for engaging in corruption. So you see, with all of that, they encourage other people then at their own ministry, department, agency for engage in dubious acts. So if they're like a today, the president they tell we say, now this you don't achieve, we they say no, we not believe so. And we say no, you could have achieved more had you done this. Something they will for do long low hanging fruit we for do for achieve this optimally. You did not do it. So when you listen to all of his speech, you see and say na a braggadocious speech, not match which actually don't happen. Some things, yes, but to a good majority, especially the bread and butter issue, people in daily living, that has been quite difficult. And you can talk about all the English way you want in agricultural production, in international arrangements and agreements and whatnot. What if people not able to eat 3 square meals a day? They cannot afford it. Then, for God's sake, all of that not mean nothing. All of that not mean nothing. Then, before we see the establishment of a Julius Maada Bio Conference Center. Then puts a price tag of 124 million. Yes, when you pass, you see them. You will know. You will say, wow, what is Pyro Sky? Look at name there and that. We don't get this in Sierra Leone. But when you see them, you think about the difference in the accounting cost and the economic cost. You could see and say the economic cost is by far greater. Accounting cost will be your expected cost, what you take for pay for that property there, yes.
But you where they bring and cancel, it's a little bit contradictory because we see the minority leader, for example, Abdul Kabo, where they say it's a good thing. And we also see on this very state opening, we see some APC MP, they were lavishing praises on the government. They say the government, it's guy. So people enjoy, they wonder what kind of message actually the opposition they talk. Is it because if the government they do well, what's the point of you guys wanting to unseat this government? So it's contradictory for the people that would listen. And within our social media, where they collect some information here that we can get to now with the ask, what kind of message they send? Is it our politics they play for softening the gun, or it just because of maybe not too they talk or fear, or both?
Mr. Common Talk, I no go totally agree with you for say contradictory messages have been sent because the minority leader has been quite consistent. At the end of the day, if they insist say that they go bill na put local, then they go do what in it for do for ensure say the people of put local benefits, even if na short term, go walk away because they don't say that this they do no matter what you want to do. But the question is, if you had a choice of building an establishment like that or for do other things, before tell you say no, I'm not going to build that establishment there. And that is why, and that is where I talk about the accounting cost and the economic cost. Yes, the accounting cost, the explicit cost is there, but the economic cost could be huge because now when you talk about the economic cost, you look at your opportunity cost, you look at your next best alternative. What else could have been done with those funds and how down they before impact the people then? Okay, 124 million. We get a building, yes, it's a beautiful edifice. What to believe you me, it's beautiful edifice. And the common man, where they walk away, they pass, as long as they see the structure, they say, yes, Madabu, but this panapa. Because they think like I'm here, they think from a public perspective as to what could have been the next best option, what else could have been spent. This first funds going to be spent on. We're going to make a better impact on your life. So it was misplaced because now the question is, what is going to happen beyond this meeting where they're holding another place? We get 15 villa there. 15 villa they own they can build, and then villa they're supposed to accommodate a president, so he put plenty money inside. The event of itself only brings 7, the event, the ECOWAS event, it brings 7 people meaning president and Canada the country. Out of that 70, now only 3 now sleep in the country. Not too long they sleep, even though they get 5 villa already. Not too long they sleep, they all sleep now 3 times. Okay, so you begin for think for say then 15 villa then they at whose point, when, how any president will sleep there. And if you don't sleep there, plus you not live inside there, it's going to be dilapidated. And there's cost associated with upkeeping everything.
Yeah, that's not, yeah, you're right, because we get this problem of the culture of maintenance, and this is why people in the blame owner or they found it contradictory. Like how you explain also the opportunity cost. So people in found are very hard to understand. The opposition supposed for be don't stand, and despite the fact that they're not they listen there, but in position, if for be clear, but not to say happy no. I would don't count them several times. I would only listen them, would interview them. They're all day in favor of what's just take place, and they were, like say they praise the government on what it understood, and the opportunity cost, like how you say, that could have done probably something far bigger. We don't get lessons from OAU villas there and up to now. So that's where the contradictory message comes from the point of the public opinion.
Honestly, I am personally not aware of any APC member who will come endorse the establishment of them building and they already talk about. But this is beyond APC and SLPP. It's just being a Sierra Leonean, okay, and thinking about waiting best for Sierra Leone at the time. Yes, Mr. President, what he care for left a legacy. Now go so. Okay, anybody where they sit down, they spend time for worry about Madabio, you're wasting your time. Madabio is done, finished, kaput. He's going to be president till the end. Now go so. Okay, what he's interested now in for left legacy, whether a hard legacy, soft legacy, he's going to leave legacy. One such now this kind of building. Well, I tell you, when you look at the building, you see the edifice, you see the structure, you see, wow, this president is good. But then somebody will get mind, somebody will think properly, like we say, will think about the next best alternative. What's in this? Then we go beyond that and we say, when next then we'll use the facility. They also get planned for put 5-star hotel there. That you will never see. Forget that. Okay. But then you listen to the statement then from the spokesman there, whether a government spokesman or party spokesman, completely contradictory, completely different. The party spokesman and the persons of Mambu, then the government spent 124 million, 100%. No other money no come on side. The Minister of Information and Communication talk about the fact that they spend 86 million. Okay, the person really in charge of infrastructure and State House, he say something else. So you get mixed message, and then when you see them, the structure did it. Somebody spent money somewhere. Then you start to ask the question for say, then say PPP arrangement depend this. Well, when I say PPP arrangement depend this, it means private public partnership, meaning that government joins somebody, okay, for help, whether our government provide the guarantee for the loan for semi responsible for pay for them. If you don't pay for them, whether government put some money inside, anyhow you do it, but government makes you somebody for establish this process, this establishment. You in your right mind. If somebody not put 124 million in pocket, you go to a bank for good lend. Bank no get regulations. Bank no one see a business plan. Bank no one foresee you financial projection, how you intend for recoup money or pay for this. Of course, those standards are there. Regardless of who go more. Okay, so
I get your point, because when it comes to Dandy, this nothing we a lot of people and get doubts how it just happen in shortest possible time. Somebody cough that money there, and it means again that is where the opposition comes in. But anyway, I will not feel on this side because we get forget them. We get forget then tomorrow, next tomorrow we get forget Timbo. We get forget Honorable Peter. Then enter and then a parliament, we get for the person more on the side. Now, I want to count you on as a government. You don't get inside the Kotuko. We see government President Bio make a speech, and in all honesty, it's I know. If I just want you bring out the sincerity in that, because people are confused with these statements. Let's just play some few seconds.
Sierra Leone to illegal drug trafficking are deeply concerning. We will strengthen maritime surveillance, cargo inspection, and coordination among custom, ports, law enforcement, and intelligence agencies. Criminal networks will not be permitted to use our territory, waters, airports, or ports. Every credible allegation will be independently and thoroughly investigated.
Okay, you heard. Help we understand from a technical point of view, from a diplomatic point of view, or from the writer point of view, because we know just a few days ago, BBC unleashed series of segments there regarding Bolle Jos and the connection with Madabio directly. Could this, because they even asked him for interview, decline, but now he's promising the nation. Tell me what's going on happen within the time in terms of why the government decide for the right item for the president. Is this just a deflection, or actually he want for address this issue because you don't go globally? We understand number.
All right. So I'll let Agibu take and so now piece by piece we they do issue by issue. You know, you get forget the political will or accomplish most of their objective they are. You must have the political will. Now, the political will must be supported by action. All right. And when you support them by action, you get international community, international agency them. We also would think about how best for help you or achieve your objective, if in fact you get any nuances there. Okay. We started off by talking about the try for the brand the country image. Well, all efforts of rebranding a country image, no whitewash. Because if you read BBC, they talk about Bolle, whatever they call the name, and you read the Holland media, they talk about this man and they say Sierra Leone don't have all. Nobody they take you serious. Okay, so you can sit in your parliament and talk all which you want, but nobody they take you serious because they take and say not empty talk. And frankly, it's empty talk. It's empty talk. If with this man Lidek as they now the country, and the government self with the police tell we say no, they don't get Lidekers, which in again Omar Sheriff, but they have not been able to go identify Omar Sheriff and present them and can question them. Then what are you talking about? What are you talking about? If this government, the Attorney General, not able to talk to the Dutch government and say, listen, make we give yourself a 30-day window. When I bring expert in inside, no we can fend this man. We left the country open. Okay, we'll go on a guided tour. Make we go on 4 weeks for fend this man. They haven't made that available. Okay, it's a clear indication that someone is hiding something. And believe me, if you hide something, the international community not going to support you because they look at you, they time you, they say it's only a matter of time, this will break. And then they think about the best way to actually achieve the objective. Okay, but as a president, with the right speech for them. And somebody with the right speech, they say, listen, we get for create some deflection. We get for make people then believe, say, we did do something about this. And that is where all of that came from. You see a fine speech, people then clap. The expectation is that it reflects people in mind from what they really happen. But there is no sincerity to it. That's it.
Okay. Right. Okay, this question not go fit you because we want to say the parliamentarians why they not raise them voice for say Bolle Jos. But if we go ask you, I know they in a parliament, so then kind of go ask them why they not go ask for Omar Sheriff Day. Now I want to bring.
Hold on. You say why parliamentarian they know they ask for, what you mean for? I mean,
Omar Sheriff. I mean, this is very pertinent question. If the president is so serious, why they not they ask them directly? Why they not invite the justice minister, for questioner?
Come on, Joe. Make we understand parliament in responsibility and parliament in strength. Yes, parliaments get 3 functions. 1, for make law when in independence. 2, for oversee how government they spend money, country money, and how governments they manage the country reputation. And 3, for represent them party na parliament. Now parliament in hold down there. Okay. inside parliament, way back, then we think about for bring the chiefs, then the paramount chiefs, then. Since parliament they speak for the people, parliament they represent the people. Then. Well, paramount chief them now the managers of the smallest administrative arrangements of the country. So you believe, say, if you bring them inside, okay, the idea then go reach as to what the people they want. Or if you want to make word filter back to the people, that's again I find way. While parliamentarians can deal with constituency, then chief they can go at the interland. So that was a brilliant idea of bringing the chief them. But what we can see now at parliament, the chief them, they always side with the government. Then chief they will decide with SLPP, so with APC can. APC they decide with too. Because for them, the local people them, they want bridge, they want school, they want generator, they want these things. And you opposition don't get to forget. So I don't be you. Okay, so therefore, I go keep my mouth shut as far as the government of the day, because the bad say, that one they get something, forgive me. You not get nothing, forgive me. So we go for understand that part. They for say the chief them will always follow the government of the day, regardless of what. All right, and 14 of them. Now, you get 81 SLPP member of parliament. You get 54 APC member of parliament. 2. Now, again, they vote with the SLPP all the time. Whose power will APC get? What do you expect from from parliamentarian?
You mentioned principle not too long ago, and for me, it send the message. Mind you, the real judges, not the people. Whatever action SLPP they take, the people, and just like okay, say posterity go judge we, and the people and they judge APC, they judge SLPP in any way. They will cut off public opinion, and he said, okay, I agree. Say cut off public opinion. Sometimes they can write, they can convict people, and they can hand over certificates where clear say this person guilty. So, but if you don't set the pace clearly, the people know exactly say who you be stand. So that is the point. As you mentioned, parliament, then get a lot of the oversight. Now, one of the regulation and one of their function, just like we mentioned, say for protect we image, we international image. Again, we're probably then the balance. They could have someone or APC for bring out some of these. Say, okay, we want to ask this man more tough questions. If you're not proven, don't the people know that is the point. But like I said, because we get forget the Naya, that will be a question we'll go to them. Now we see how they go handle that,
They go tell you, say that it's so difficult because they get a leader on the speaker, and at the speaker they agree as to waiting they finally go on the other paper. Then you get the leader of parliament, when are the leader of government business. Now in are the leader of parliament. Now then they agree waiting when they can't talk about, what they can't talk about. So if you don't get the numbers, you can huff and puff as much as you want. Yes, they go in at the archives, they go in at the answers. For say yes, when I be talk about this, but at the end of the day, you don't get the power if you don't get the votes. And what happens to you once and two days, you say you don't get the power, you don't get the votes, you don't waste your time again all the time. You go just sit down no more in big city. When I level head prevail, make we do and this way, because these are the problems that might come if we not take on this way. This is what you can do. But really and truly, frankly, APC very limited in the ability at the end of the day for get the majority votes in parliament. They don't have the numbers.
Okay, now I get your point. We get for come on the side of this. I'm sure probably you don't listen to the address today of President's bill. That's not the second part of the message. Some family will take short break. If you just join on the program we're listening to, we call on Common Talk. Today we look at the speech where President B.O.B. do two speeches. One would be the one we do for open the parliament, and this one we do for the PR system, and especially things that we talk on there. And also we look at the minority leader, Abdul Kabo. They say let the people and pray fast, because they don't know what to get. Let the will of God be done tomorrow. So we get Agibu Jalloh, we are the former government spokesperson, where they help with for book some of them here. But they can just now come for them by the other side of the conversation. And I know I missed this one. The other side is very important. Stay with us, where they can just now.
Oh, yeah. the streets of Freetown to the world beyond. Our voice keeps rising, brave and strong. Speaking the truth when others stay quiet. Standing for the people, refusing to be silent. Every story matters, every voice deserves a chance. Through every challenge, she continues to advance. Holding leaders accountable, asking what must be asked. Serving the nation with courage that will last. When the people want answers, when the nation needs to know. One voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with nothing to hide. From the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight.
Yes, Fambulen, if you just join on the program again, one more time, we want to tell you plenty. Thank you for joining the program now. KOMON-TOK, of course, we're looking to very, very important issues. And one of the issues we're looking to now, Abdul Kabo, don't call for prayers, fasting, as tomorrow the will of God will be done. So we don't know what are the will of God tomorrow. And we also will look at the president's speech and of course the PR system. We're with Agibu Tejan Jalloh, we're the former government talk person. All right, and let me just double up Naya, and then you make you kind of put within the key points, Naya.
Dear Salon people, today, when on the 9th of August 2026, Head of Parliament vote on the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Bill of 2025, where they expect for vote on Monday, the 10th August. President Bio say the bill not the result of more than 2 decades of national consultation and discussion across different governments, political parties, civil society, and ordinary citizens. It reminds Salon people them say the constitutional review process be start under the late President Tejan and later former President Anes Bakoroma established the Justice Edmund Coward Constitutional Review Committee. President Bio say when in government kind of power inside 2018, then continue with the constitutional review process. And say the proposed amendments include proportional representation when a PR, we aim for give women, youth, professionals, and minority groups them better opportunity for representation.
Okay, the rest, Famula, if not check now, we now 19 minutes. If not check now, we channel both on Facebook and YouTube. We get a full speech, and I'll bring you cancer. What does it tell you? The speech again is another more or less well thought, well written, and the message more or less not change. But what do you find out on this particular speech? What you like inside the speech, and what you not like inside the speech?
Good question. Honestly speaking, I also know that yes, we don't take step for change this constitution from Bakaba and Tem, and Paanes do a lot. They do a lot with Justice Kawan, where they do a massive outreach for understand which people they want, putting people they want. Okay, but you also get to provide education also. It's not just question of just asking people which they want. You get to give them education about if you take this, these are the merits, these are the demerits, or if you take this, these are the benefits, these are the benefits, and make people able to compare and help them to make them compare. Create situation where they're able to compare, understand, what are the issues. You hardly go find any government will come in a first term go engage pan constitutional review. Anyone, pan 5 year, it's too short. that president want to do something them where they make an impact, where he can talk about for allow him for make the vote for them back. Question I give you, to one thing, Andy. Yes, at the end of the day, people will recognize you for having done the review, but not to something where somebody they glad for you for. No, they want to see bread and butter. They want to see jobs. They want to see foreign direct investment increase in the country. Then kind of thing they did. So you find out, say, successive government them now then last time, now they worry about constitutional review. That said, this PR, one no go completely write them off, but you have to do a lot of research and you get to listen to people and we get experience. I have done the same. I have listened to quite a number of people. I don't listen to JFK the other day, and in fact, now in own speech, now he convinced me to say maybe PR not to the right way for make we go, because all the things the way they talk about with PR could be fixed with the first past the post. But can't tell me say government they spend plenty of money with PR because if somebody pass away, then you get for get by election. You can still have first past the post, but get candidate 1, candidate 2, candidate 3, candidate 4, candidate 5. You know, so when you vote, you don't vote for them candidate in any way. So if down they pass, you go to the handy. But the idea set for say we they spend money, governments know they for make profit. Okay, when you go into elections, so you go into that activity, then they provide job for people them also. You create economic activity. So let's not lose sight of that. So that talking will tell me say it costs too much money. What do you mean it costs too much money? No, but it creates economic activity also. Okay, so that money they will spend get benefits where they come for them pay of the day. You go further for look at the fact that we can get violence. Ebo, come on, talk. What's kind of talk about it? Violence, now you tolerate violence. But you want violence. If you put law, you ensure say you sensitize people, you ensure say you police force, okay, they're up to the task. And they prosecute, identify, investigate, and prosecute people. We engage in malfeasance behavior like that, and you're not gonna get that kind of problem. You go, I hate for sit down and compare what's happening with country and then country every day. I hate for do that. But in this case, I want to do that. How you go grab, you go engage election violence. How you do it? Because they prosecute you. They prosecute you and punish you. So if you not do harm, you fail for do harm, you begin pick and choose, then you have those problems. So the thing that way they don't advance for support PR has not been conclusive and have not been strong enough. And again, the frame of mind, everything else we do in our country are based on constituency. So if you choose for can change now to PR, you abandon the constituency arrangement to district arrangement, then they change part of the system and left the other part. It will create more confusion. It will create more problem. So therefore, that speech for me, now a speech where has not been well thought out, now a speech where they seek for satisfy just the SLPP, their own political expectation, but not for Sierra Leone.
So there's no good thing on this speech except for
on that particular aspect. They are nothing. No, they were good. No.
Okay. I want to ask you one question. Do you now feel regrets why your governments fail to push or to complete the then Justice Cowan recommendation, taking this to Parliament? Because we've got this sort of like narrative that it was, I mean, the political will was not entirely there for your government back then to make this thing become a law. You feel regrets now that we will not be able to do it because we will not be get a strong political will for doing?
Don't talk, I didn't feel regrets now at all. What I'm disappointed, and I was disappointed back then. Which thing that happened so now was anticipated. Okay. The president had the political will at the time. He assembled almost 80 people there from all shades and opinion. They established a secretariat at Meata Conference Center. Okay. Then gets an honorable man, Justice Cowan, will lead that process. Not only honorable, but experience. The work was extensive. That man finished that work, presented that to us. As a government, with dilly-dally, we tonton. The idea of us bringing that into practice only came when it got close to election. At that 10-day, now the president moved now for set up a committee. Indeed, the Russian Kana cabinet, a white paper come up. But again, as a party or as a government, we be fail or actually deal with the constitution and handle them like say now for children yet unborn. It be appear to me like say we they think say now we get for the in power forever and ever.
That's a question that I just wanted to ask, but anyway, continue.
I am an honest man. I knew that then. Because I sit down, they around cabinet ministers, they around people and way they deal with these issues. And what the way they talk. This man want to put supreme executive authority, which in Kecha. Well, this not to him. Now waiting people and tell them. If you need for variance, so be it. But we cannot be taking this personal. Okay. I think we get something and they then and they we come up where we be talk like for say this constitution now for we. And so all of that kill the spirit, all of that not allow we for move the alacrity we require for actually finish the job. And
So
before
it means you are suggesting that there are other people that the government will be undermine the efforts of this being actually implemented. Is that what you're insinuating?
I know one for put and pan, and yes, other people anyway they undermine. But when you get leadership, and I know they sit down and also and reduce the leadership of me former president or me attorney general. But listen, when you get the right leadership and you get the political will, you will move through. We listen to them people and they, but we had those people. We now more of politics than they play than governance. And they were concerned about what was contained in that document. And at the time we begin Edward Cowan, now SLPP, Edward Cowan, we don't be speaker for SLPP. And for me at the time, it was rubbish. This man, an honorable man, this man, somebody we don't reach now a stage now in life where he could give a damn what political parties in office. All what he wants now to do a good job at the time. But yes, those sentiments were shared, and then sentiment, then they, I think, maybe dampened the alacrity, the speed with which we will be need to finish that job. It was unfortunate. I was disappointed. Not so now. I've seen this a long time ago. I took umbrage. Okay. In fact, I remember one time we, the Attorney General and Mohammed Bangura, we now be the Minister of Information and Communication, going to blows. Now, State House, the President with you, one because of opinion, difference in opinion.
Oh,
and at
really?
that point,
We are going to blows.
Oh my God, JFK and Mohammed Bangura are going to blows, trust me. And in fact, JFK was so frustrated when he turned around and asked Mohammed, say, what you sabi? Mohammed at the time feel like, say, just because you're not a lawyer, Mohammed for say, sabi pass me. And so there was a big argument, and that's an inside thing, we're the inside, Mosabina State House. Okay. But like I say, politics play inside, and we don't move with this speed will be required move. And for me, I feel bad because Alex say all of the work, all of the money we spend, really was full time. Like I say, because certain things every day start opening up again.
You see how dangerous when and this is how I can say now, yeah, sometimes when we castigate, blame other people simply because they stand the truth. So now we understand, say, well, that's when we get this politics and ISLBP.
Oh man, we get politics inside. We get
Just like
politics.
to the happy that say APC day.
The one very responsible and no senator at the top. No. General, the president, they know what they talk. Stop it. Stop playing games here. We know, we slow down. Come on, because of thing the way they inside, we talk like for say, and me no say this man, not doing grab, put what you want, put yourself. Now waiting people and tell them I compile. But we took it personal at some point. Like, this guy, this man, come on, I said people man and this and that.
All right, so it look like say, well, whatever get for happen tomorrow, then if I get for the blame, of course, now go do back. The people of Salongo able all better for Georgia now clearly. I wish we get more time, but we just on clock 1 hour 6 minutes as we program we can always manage on this way. Fumble, if you just join the program, we're listening to now Common Talk. We still there with Agibu, Tejan, Jalloh. We don't help you for understand certain things, including President Bill into speeches that we make, and of course the minority leader they call for prayer and the PR system. We all get for no tomorrow, whether we get for user or not get for user. And the issues that we talk, but as always, this I get forget a chance for can call now the program, and definitely.
Come on, talk. Let me know. Move away from the fact. Say the party they at crossroads right now. The party they at crossroads. They hinder with opportunity for things straight. We're there at a point where the executive will get the term of office now 3 years from the last time we will get convention, which also means that February 17th of this year now in the term of office done. Okay, some way somehow. Then seek approval from the NAC because not in ordinary constitution where they talk about waiting for happen where extension where you term done. NAC approve people and they were gonna political PPRC. PPRC recognize what NAC do and based on their self-own act President's Day and also the act allow you to recognize extension from one term of any political party executive for 6 months. That 6 months will end August 18. And all the things that we were supposed to do as a party have not been done. And the basic common thing, and I forget elections step up to the National Delegates Conference. February, we'll be supposed to not get a National Delegates Conference. February, we don't get a flag bearer. Because we own constituency 2 years before an election, if we don't get a flag bearer. We executive really and truly dilly-dally and not get a foresight and get the opportunity and ability for manage their affair and allow we for get to this point where we still have only been able to complete constituency elections. We still get districts, we still get regional, we still get the different organs, them women's wing, this wing, that wing, and the National Delegates Conference. And now they term them they don't. And the understanding is that they are seeking for an extension.
Extension.
Yes, I don't think that should happen.
Now, you talk about foresight. Is it based, you say, when an executive not get the foresight, is it based on competence? Is it based on infighting? What's not the problem? Because probably that make our country still there, so because the opposition will for robustly, because plenty of people believe say maybe by this time, if we don't get a flag bearer, maybe the tempo will don't change. Other things are going to improve more in terms of holding the government accountable as opposition. What's not the main problem? I know the time don't pass between, but at least I'm very important for.
I like the word where you say the tempo will don't change. Certainly, if you get a flag bearer, the tempo will change because that flag bearer is now not the leader of the party. That flag bearer did not get a responsibility for ensure say he become the president and by extension the party benefits. So he's going to infuse his own tactics. So now you have flag bearer them way they try as best as possible not for offend the executive because they don't know which direction things get for go. So the flag bearer cannot be truthful. They're not going to be able to be as honest as they want for be. So all man they hold. But that day we then say this is not flag bearer, it will take over completely. But the question is the competence? 100% is competence. Listen, let's not make no mistake about this. That term we will be there, we na keep company na social club, not to him again. The APC na a political party, na a business. Okay, everything is transactional. If I put you in an office, that for make you able to achieve goals. If you're able to achieve them, plenty other people in the way for do. Okay, and here we are. One way for measure you, regardless of what. Now the fact that if you're not able to get all your elections then, okay, in a timely manner, it means you are incompetent. Granted, people then go PPRC, people actually slow you down, but as a manager, now your business now for identify that problem there and look at other measures then how you will able to achieve your goal. Excuse no day for canceling that somebody came you go. No, now you allow let somebody go. Before somebody they go, you for create the required discussion, talk to people. Take for example, we did the diaspora, I did the branch of America, USA branch. Inside America, we'll get 14 chapters. Okay, you get the National Secretary General. We know they talk to the district executive. No, we get the most vibrant chapter, the most populous chapter. We now the Washington DC Metro chapter. We comprise of Southern Maryland, Washington DC, and Northern Virginia. That is Sierra Leone and concentrate. But then we get problem with the one for break up, two other chapter be one for start. I would expect say the executive will come, can talk to them people here, look at the merits and figure out a modus operandi of how to establish a chapter. The Secretary General sit down as alone, because they bribe them as they say or whatever. It just give order. So when I get two chapters, when I start with my own chapter and but no process.
Well, with this one, we definitely probably go find another time or come talk on that deeply so people can go understand really, because like when you begin to talk about this, very, very sensitive, and I'm sure
no problem. But I just want to give you how we create delay for ourselves. When we self-tend the delay because of the leadership we will get, because of the direction. And the Secretary General, they work under a chairman. So if you chairman, you sit on the problem day, Yagba they come, it means for say both you and the Secretary General are incompetent. So if I look for bring you come back the next time, I got to look at what you don't do. And with what we don't see, we need for then a new chairman and a new Secretary General. Now, if you ask for extension, what you not do inside 3 years and 6 months, now they can't do that inside 1 year. Hey, but what am I? Is this a joke? So that is where people talk about APC need for show seriousness. And people are going to understand, say this is not transaction, not to paddy, not to say that you get party. No. My grandpa found the member of party, Sheka Stevens. He's gone. Other people that don't care, we don't hold the party, keep going. The party still there. So nobody know for can this party can't believe, say, now you no more, now you know the end don't be all. If not, you know to no, come on, stop it. Yeah, for God's sake, stop it. You know? But that's
all right. Yeah, that would be for another topic. So Fambole, we take short break where we can hand over the mic to you. And of course, we don't see a lot of our messages and don't come. Certainly, we will take some of them and put them on the screen so we will get answer. But they can just now.
Oh, yeah. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, our voice keeps rising, brave and strong, speaking the truth when others stay quiet, standing for the people, refusing to be silent. Every story matters, every voice deserves a chance. Through every challenge, she continues to advance, holding leaders accountable, asking what must be asked, serving the nation with courage that will last. When the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Yeah. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Yeah. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with nothing to hide. Yeah. From the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Politics and public debate, you open the doors and invite us to participate, giving everyone a platform, every citizen a say, building stronger communities day by day. No fear, no favor, no turning away, seeking facts and truth in every way. A bridge for the people, a voice for the land, united Sierra Leone hand in hand. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, when the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow.
Yes, so Fambulen, we don't kind of the other side of the program. Lad connects the mic with the phone. Lad just does right, so Fambo, the line they can open shortly. You get a chance for Can Talk to we say for waiting you think, waiting that you take based on all of them conversation there and discussion. Yeah, they join the line. Just a moment, line dip and join. Yeah, just in case you want call the line, don't open now. Plus 447935130044. We advise like call we now WhatsApp instead of regular call for save you the cost. And tomorrow we get Mr. Kamara, we a lecturer na for big college, na the mass com, and also we go there with Honorable Peter. Then go can help we for understand some key subject and topics. Then we already on set up. Family, I'll give you a small chance. Let it in the load up. It load up now, so you go able to get a chance for call. It load up, but whilst we wait for it load up, I think what we go do, we go start from probably the text messages. Allow we clear some of them small, but it's still a monitor. Huh? It's still a load up, yeah. Now let me start with this first one where they come out from. It come from Abdul Karim. He say, Agibu, you are so right. These people feel entitled to those positions. It's a job for you. Don't perform, you should be sacked. This one they come up from Mohammed Conte. Family, bear with me. It is still a load. It's still a load. I know say. See the calls and the miss calls there. Yeah, this one they come from Mohammed Conte. It say, KOMON-TOK, I strongly believe that the problem of Sierra Leone and Africa at large have to be solved by us, and words are not the answers to achieving those goals. We have to be cunning, move forward. This one come from Julius Conte. Say, Mr. He said, my message to Abdul Cabo, we don't need fasting and prayers. What we need is vote with your conscience, with conscience, with the people in mind. Somebody said it sound low. Well, I don't know, but I don't know, because we try for find out. All everything here now 100%. The volume 100%. We check on the roads. We road stand back now 100%. The computer also 100%. So I don't know why people they get to be low, but all now max at the max now put through at the max. Now, this one come from Mohammed Fude Toure. Mr. Common Talk, let Abu Kabu call APC and SLPP pupils for fasting and prayer and praying for themselves. Mr. Common Talk, these people call MP, they are not represent we the people, they represent themselves. This one come from Maurice. Family, please not patient me there. For some reason, it did. Okay. Will I try one more time? La just reboot them one more time, so at least we go take them from there. Certainly we will give time for call. I mean for talk. Yeah. This one they come up from Maurice and Mr. Common Talk. That food and drinks where APC MPs they eat and drink. Now Parliament Friday get for affects them. SLPP can do anything for achieve what they want. Oh my god. Yeah, George they say I sound very low. Well, George, again, like I explained, this is something that we've checked repeatedly, and it's more than 3 times just for make sure that we get on correctly. And now I would say 100%, not even 99, 100% the volume. Now this one they come up from Timbuktu. Family, we don't reset them back. You can try again, and I can try. I don't see a series of missed calls. Let's see. Okay, so this one, like, all habit die hard. A leopard never loses its sport. A tiger never loses its stripes. Once a cheat, always a cheat. Once a killer, always a killer. Monkey no they ever left in dry hand. Okay. This one they come up from Kambi. He said there is absolute. Okay. All right. Look like they don't set now well. Okay. Well, thank God. It don't their honor. Jalloh take the first call from Gibabatunde. Thank you for joining us. Who they call from for the benefit of people there? Just a second, sir. Just a second. Yeah, who they call, sir?
I call from the United States, Babatunde Tejan.
Thank you. You get the platform.
You know, Salon is the most unfortunate country. We get a band of criminals. We don't get any credence or integrity for govern we country. Where you see a country where the leader shamefully give a young Peking to a criminal, then it depends on them for wealth and everything. You know, it's unfortunate. If God no help we, yes, then why they go mess this country pass out and don't mess us. Would they pray God and happy, God in power. Let's pull this mess now we. It depends some of we. And when some people like can come and get some people it had for that not go far. Right. Thank you, sir, for the audience.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
But people with the associate and the poor the country, God go pull on our way. Like God in power. God.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. We did take another voice. Let me see this one. Yes, call us. How you call from? Okay, we missed this one. Let me see. Yeah. Yes, we get another call. Yes, Kailondo, thank you for joining us. You get the platform. Who say they call from for the
Yes,
benefit of the people?
Mr. KOMON-TOK. I'm calling from Jersey City.
All right, thank you. You get the platform.
Yeah. This will brother are waiting at the stage show. These are the young guys that will be they admire. You understand, eh? Because Sierra Leone will come to a different level, you know? But we see them brother there, them betray the cause. Them betray the cause. Even when the revolution happened, they always say, oh, this now make revolution, this now stupid revolution, this now this. But then brother, I not put the country as a one, you know? Lord, just imagine when then Gaia they come up, you know, the way they admire them. We eradicate for the Sanko, you know, all of them Gaia, most of these APC spokespeople, they was coming, oh, now them bingo, eradicate for the Sanko, this, but then Gaia not get mind for attack Mother Bill. If you guys get mind to attack for the Sanko, what's wrong with APC? When I know they revolt for nothing. They know they revolt for nothing and they massacre people. They know they revolt. Pandeba Road, McKinney, Tumbo, everywhere, Lone Sharp. Where is APC? You know? And they just scared no more. Maybe woman go tell we Agibu, sometime Mr. Samura they come back now the picture. Because they say every 10 years. So APC not get no candidate. If they not get Samura, I don't know who got to be the next candidate for the 10 years. We they don't arrange. Let me tell you about that.
Right.
Thank you. God bless you.
We'll take another voice. Okay, we take another voice. Yes, call outside they call from. Oh, Constance Union. Thank you for joining us. Outside they call from.
They call from the US.
All right, you get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. KOMON-TOK, thank you so much for the good work they do. Although I just they come now and not be follow up with the program, but now based on the title that they respond, you know. You see, Mr. KOMON-TOK, I don't they follow up with the fight against drugs in Liberia. You know, I look at how the people and themselves determine the awareness in Liberia against drugs and also the stance of the opposition. When you compare and to we country, you go no say the opposition are just little like they don't do now we country. Then self they aid and abet the drugs business in that country. They are not care waiting anybody want for feel awesome, not to the all and all that stuff. Then they only go as APC. You know, they only go as APC. Then say one fish. One got in fish now and they boil all the other fish them and all that stuff then they but Brala no lie tell you. You see, waiting they happen to now we country. I tell you, if now SLPP be the opposition, this knows all these drugs business, like that guy just like they cannot for even find a way. Enough for sit down at that country, they like it today. But APC then they condole all kind of nonsense, you know, and we the people themselves, I don't know, you know, like where they don't go find all the powerful man they all over the world and can pack them as alone say then do we what they go on at the country tell like not do them do we me brother for them we see wrong thing then now we adopt like na normal thing like normal. You know, we they see people and now look we young man them where they die out of push. First then I do in the world they see them they go to a body in a street and all that stuff then they but this 2026, we still see that thing that they go now we country. The brother, let God sorry for we. All the one the way they hand and they part drugs business. That one and then generation, God go destroy them. That money they not go enjoy and then go disgrace publicly for the innocent life the way they
thank you very much.
And the bad image that they give we country. Thank you, God bless you.
God bless you too. Let's take another voice. Yes, call outside they call from. Yes.
Yeah, this is Abdul call from the US.
All right, thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. KOMON-TOK. Just imagine if they vote tomorrow, then you get APC members then. repeat waiting and do to Lara till Pias. Then you play that video, see Abu Kagbu and other APC members they dance. Which you go feel say go be the conclusion.
Correct.
People will end up for tell you say APC don't sell out. But in actual fact, not so it happened. You know, you will blame the members the way we go do that, but you know go pull Abdul Kagbu away from it. Abdul Kagbu for the online, he promised we say they will get the vote for Lara.
Correct.
Then, at the end of the day, see what people they can go do. If Namina be him, with that kind of leadership, every movement that a parliament say Afotika serious. You don't see though, you don't dance, you don't sing, then later I can go pull statement say, let we fast, let we pray for the country. This guy need medication. To be honest with you, me, fast for the nonsense, let go chuba. I go fast for the nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Will they take another voice, Naya? We missed this one. Okay, Lord, we had another voice. Okay, we don't miss this one. Lord, we had this one again. Right. We don't miss this one again. Why would he miss me soon? I call them. All right, this one again. Okay, well, I left. Yeah. Okay, let's add this one. Yes, call outside they come from.
Yes, I call from Salon.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. You got a platform.
Yeah, you see, the problem we face right now because of APC. APC, they know, say, now PR system they get for use from the time where they allow the census for pass by. Because if they forbid us stand, say, the census for being take place, then enough for they talk about PR system by now. But because they be no say, without the census, it go turn out for be the PR system, and would that go benefit from the PR system? Now the current members of parliament. That's just the fact. They know that. But Mr. Jalloh always they blame the other party. They go always they blame SLPP saying and not get the numbers. When Mr. Jalloh tell we how we get in this place in the first place, where in now APC they are the majority, where they allow Marabio for take 10 of the members without by-election. Where the constitution clearly say if they dispute something, they go to courts go order a new by-election. Now not do that. Now the courts just order them out and they walk out. Now not protest though. But now the same Mr. Jalloh been say we ECOWAS been come, me for being go team up and protest for electoral justice. We them from where they all come as opposition. Not one time we ever see they call for demonstration or even them protest. NPP in Ghana right now, they protest because the current government want to change some things that the constitution. We don't agree with.
Yeah.
Let Mr. Jalloh tell we when APC, even when people they protest, APC go formally write a letter say they don't get anything for do that protesting. Then they talk about they blame the SLPP. All this will happen so APC solely single-handedly now they allow every single bad thing the way they will happen at the country. So when Mr. Jalloh left for the lives of the people then, but at the same time telling say the Salon people then say now 10 years. Now so the Salon people then say so now I make an offer for the 2023 election. So now I make now the one people then we say make we just move on and wait for 2028. Where they don't see now say 2028, it not only get for happen, APC, without 2023, it would say, not go near State House.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for our, well, look like low stuff for us, the call sense, so that at least we will give our Agibu some time for react to some of these messages and calls that we don't come. Yeah, the mic there, we don't switch first a line off so that you will able to deal with this the wire force, and then we take the message in the comments.
Thank you very much, Mr. KOMON-TOK. Mecca, tell all man we call. Thank you very much equally. With respect, I take from the last caller, the last gentleman. I want to say good evening again. You raise a lot of issues them and you say Mr. Jalloh, they lie to the people them. A big do ya I don't want to make you say that. I know they lie to nobody. Come here, I give my analysis, I speak as how I see things based on the experience and the knowledge what I get. I just want to bring some clarity to what you say, let me tell, say, not 10 year. That's not what I said. What I said is that if you look the trend in this country, political party them they can office for 10 years. After 10 years, no matter what thing they can with now, they don't. No matter who's waiting they do, they done after 10 years. And I give you history. Talk about 1996, serve 10 years. In his second term, get 70%. Very popular because now they're in charge. Okay. Barnes come, serve 10 years. In his second term, very popular. This part don't come. 10 years, I don't serve so. So what I was saying, the mind of people them, and not so much the educated people them, but the one they're within our hinterland. Okay, they believe say this is a 10-year arrangement. I say, well, if that's not the case, let's say people, let them people no bother for common. I don't know, go waste your time again, go pan transport, just sit on house. Because the 10 year don't know. This is now we own 10 year they can. So let APC people then come on. The SL people they no bother for come again because now that will follow the 10 year, then they own 10 year don't know. That is what I said. He also talk about the fact that me say make a go protest. Yes. Because in somebody where they support electoral justice like the rest of us. Okay, but I say if in fact we fight for electoral justice, the time where ECOWAS come now with country or can get a summit was a perfect time for make electoral justice proponents come on with banner and protest and indicate and show ECOWAS say we are not happy. But if nobody no come on, then can our country from pape to pay, rape, tell and go. They not see no such aggression, no such protest. It's a clear indication that una the electoral justice don't say bygones be bygones. Una don't indicate say the country is safe, the country peaceful, nothing really happen. It indicates say nothing is happening in the electoral justice fight. That is what it means. It means for say they can't talk now. Then media they are electoral justice. But we know they go for able to show say yes something we were aggrieved about. That is what I told him. And like I reiterate the fact, for say the APC don't allow SLPP for do things, them allow SLPP for pull 10 people in the parliament and so on and so forth. My brother, what's the APC go do? What the APC go do? The man waiting a power, presidents get power in kind of day. And now that power they will they seek for somehow reduce that power they now will they seek for make presidents able for talk to other arms of government before they take decision. And that is why the APC they say no, that will be cautious. Make we look at this constitution and make amendment we will help with. Not to a situation where the president will talk Nef court. When SLPP don't come, now then gets police, now then gets army, now then gets the judiciary. All the states apparatus, they under them, and they control what's in the happen. How would the APC go do? Then can say, okay, we get issued in Naya, and then parliamentarian there, so they don't appeal, and because they appeal, we find their appeal, say yes, they're in place. We don't pull them come on. What can APC do? What has APC have in control? Which policeman they listen to it? Nothing. So that would be realistic. That would be realistic. This is not the terminal way we come together and say, mistake we will make, don't pass. We go into an elections, we go court, we not go court, we decide on alternative measure, we now for bring international people and come mediate between we for peace. If not that road we don't take, then the leader at the time continue for participate on that peace agreement day up to the end, and even go present the results of that will include the tripartite 84 arrangement.
Bolle Jos, this guy. So we just add this last call. There's call outside the call. You go be the last call for today.
I call from Sierra Leone.
Okay, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yes. I just want to talk me one say. You know, if we really think fine, a country will come up from a civil war. Yeah? With all the shocks here wouldn't take place. I just want to appeal, if we go back to constitutional review, they will make this politics so very stiff. People who represent this country are made and get integrity. Let them prepare at least the nation will say the people who they represent are people who get integrity. Not the people who lack integrity. Because all what actually affect your country in a mindset. Mindset now the entire problem. And also no system or governments where you come sit down, we don't discuss about mindset. Go to infrastructure, go to human capacity building. Now mindset now that's a problem. If any government can come and first approach attack them, then I believe this country will before. That's not my contribution anymore.
All right, thank you very much. I hope say Agibu will throw light on that as well. All right, so Fambul, we apologize. We don't switch now the phone. That was the last call. All right, yeah, continue. That was the last call. Sorry about that, Fambul. Don't switch it. Yeah.
So I'm saying mistakes have been made, choices have been made. We know benefits and it's very clear that in a time now we don't see who can together. Electoral justice, fighting for faithful, but you get for be realistic. I the fight for electoral justice. The man we the challenge has been supported by ECOWAS, have been supported by international community. We now they will depend on for can put pressure power. The man don't go more than 70% of the time. Not only they don't so. Is it realistic? It makes sense. Anybody will grab the talk about 2023 not done it. Anybody, something wrong with it at this point. With all respect, anybody where they talk down and they will believe say something will change, they can't pull Madabio, they can't bring Dr. Samuel Kamara. Something wrong with that person they need. Really something wrong. It's defective some way somehow. Okay? At the end of the term now. Come on now. This now the tell we need for come together. Let we salvage what we will get and try to move forward. Because any APC, the worst APC, better pass any SLPP. If we're not true APC man. The people in wait still
well, SLPP go tell you back the worst SLPP it better pass the worst SLPP it was pass better the opposite side of it.
And they're right, 100% are they right. But who too they talk if you're not true APC man, okay, you go say you know it's in the APC big up and all of us. Now the term is for make we come together, make we move forward. If you continue to stand out, it means that you are not a true APC and an individual you follow. Okay? You're not Mayweather friend. And if you continue for talk about 2023, where we did at almost 2028 now, and something is wrong with you, really and truly, realistically. Gentlemen, we call from Sierra Leone, not where they talk, not where they talk. You know, when we start this multi-party democracy, listen, and that's what PRT come. Offend people and be difficult. For really offend people be difficult. So we had to go into this district block footing. And that was why they use this PR now with Constitution section, I believe 38A, 39A, you know, because we had to offend. So then they defend an individual, not to say defend capacity. But we don't progress as a country. We don't do well. We don't hold about 5 elections there now. We don't change governments a few times and whatnot and so on. So indeed, what they say correct. Now we for begin expect more from we councillors then. We for expect more from a parliamentarian. And that also means that they should be grounded. They should be grounded with experience. They should be grounded with education and all of those things. You know, so we cannot just leave it to simply read and write. People must be able to conduct very good analysis. People should be able to do good projections and look 20 years down the road. This decision they make now, how it will affect children yet unborn. So I agree with them 100% that we need for build capacity and then people are with the electoral office. Abdul from the US. I imagine the votes tomorrow and APC members do what they did to Laura Jalloh Pierce. Well, Abdul Kamara promised us that indeed, Abdul Kagbo be promised say they don't talk to all of him parliamentarian them and they are going to vote in a manner we not go allow Laura Jalloh Pierce to be taken out of office. He did make that point. Yes, he's on record for saying that. Yeah, but yes, of course. But you know, these are the commitments we didn't care. But when they go vote, they see something different. So in greatest astonishment, and that is why they pray to remember their conscience now. Say, listen, this are before God and man. They'll pray about this. There's some of them.
He supports in principle. He supports in principle the bill in parliament. He supports in principle.
It supports the bill in parliament in principle, but not all the way contained in that bill they support. Things then they within the bill we in no support. We vehemently opposed to. And as a purpose.
Then we pull some of those on them because at the end of the day, even though he gets reservation for some of them, now the entire bill and give a vote for. So if
well, the process where you go,
yes or no.
The process where you go on the last 2 days, this committee hearing, now for go through them now, line by line, and either omit or make modifications. And those are the modifications that have been made. And after it's all said and done, they go make all the modifications they want, but it ends up to a vote. It therefore end up to a vote, sir. Now parliament of all members of parliament. And if 3 people swing, a problem, they will not achieve their objective for the people of Sierra Leone. That is what he's saying. But just an extra word of caution, you know. Of course, concern Sierra Leone and in Blue Mine, I get rights for Blue Mine. Now, Mr. Kailondo from Jersey City, where he start to say these brothers betray because I don't be quite understand which side they go with that, without them betray the cause. Then they go back to Odi Sanko, and then they come back all the way. So it wasn't quite clear. But at the end, he finally land and say, who is the next flag bearer for the APC? Okay, but that's not a question I would expect from a mature individual. That's not a question I would expect from somebody who they listen to them program here day in, day out. Kailondo. No, Kailondo, you're a regular listener to Common Talk. And not only listener, you're a regular commentator to Common Talk, to Riyadh. You're a regular. So by now, you should be well grounded. Now we all live on this together. Now we all talk about this together. You get the analysis from people and we get expert knowledge and so on and so forth. So by now, you should not be asking such a question. Who is the next flag bearer? To me, it's like saying a protest with the protest. And that's not adding value to the discourse here, Kailondo. No, I don't agree with you, Kailondo. No. I mean, there's a process. There's a process. Even if you get 1,000 people who want to be president, we want to be flag bearer for APC, that's fine. It's because the job is attractive. It's because they believe in themselves. But then you get a process. You come to a point now you get for come fill application. When you fill application, you go see if you meet the criteria. When you come up from that point there, you get to the point where you get for pay you money. All them process then they go through you. Some people in the camp and this not because they want to be flag bearer. No, they defend job. Some man they come because he believes I guess to support, but at some point people they collapse. People they come together. They come together. By the time they reach to the National Delegates Conference, the 1,000 number where you get, although take for example, the 11 people will get might be down to maybe 11 or maybe down to 7. Who knows? But this is a process. It happens everywhere. So the fact that you get this many flag bearer no indicates say something is wrong. No, it should say the party vibrant. It should say the job lucrative and people are willing to come under the APC fold. Okay, so me not gonna know whether or not the next flag bearer until and unless we get to the National Delegates Conference and whoever the delegates and then will choose the 1,900 or so delegates. That's going to be the flag bearer. That's the process. I cannot tell you that. Okay. Those days are gone. Where you take out paper no more, you can't say that this position. No. Every position now in the APC will be voted for, except for the running minister. All right. Babatunde Tejan. US. So we have a bad criminal. Well, he's right. He's right. He's right. You see what's in the president they do now. The president don't change intonation. Okay, the president seem like I tell you, say they in the process now of leaving a legacy. So you see the things he's doing. Allow President Kuruma or let them Molly okay, invite him as a special guest for CAM ECOWAS summit. He who's waiting President Kuruma can add to that summit. Nothing. But who is she and the I manage it here. I mean say the flower don't know. I mean for say President Bill agree for Lega. So you don't begin add to in further. All the thing that we if you don't do for face that man, embarrass that man, do bad thing into APC. In the same way for whitewash them. That's what is happening. He's looking to leave a legacy. He's at the end of the road. That's what he's doing. So you see plenty of those things are happening. And of course, the statement the way they give, one way the sets stand for project we like for say we are the best country in the world, we get the best democracy, which is not the case. That's definitely. So I think that's all the callers that came in.
Yeah. Oh, just limit because of time don't betray.
Yeah.
Family, you know, make we apologize. Yeah, another time again, please. I would only take few of the comments then. We don't begin take them stuff. This one they come from Starlight. They say the echo. I think echo and okay. Echo was building should be converted into ministerial offices. Free the space in Freetown, utilize the building, if not going to be dilapidated. Electricity and water supply is a major concern. And this one, Mohammed Toure, I don't know if we don't say this one. They say, Mr. KOMON-TOK, these two parties, APC and SLPP, need to ask for forgiveness for we people, I think from the people of Sierra Leone. If we, the people of Sierra Leone, we cannot forget what they did to ours property. Maybe something like it's not too clear. I really want to read them, but the last part, I think they try for say, forgive it, posterity to judge us. So, but again, we'll move on to another person. This one they come up from Mohammed. Say, Mr. KOMON-TOK, the request of APC leader in Parliament, Abdul Kagbo, asking people to fast and pray is so laughable. They just had a good time with the government members of Parliament and government officials, showing no mercy or regard to the people. We can see them eating and dancing together while a very crucial moment ahead of them that all determine their party and the people's future. Shame on them all. And another Mohammed, Tejan Kamara, the same. Tomorrow is a defining moment for Sierra Leone's democracy. A win for the APC is a win for democracy in Sierra Leone, but a win for SLPP is the end of democracy in Sierra Leone. That's a damning one there. George, they say, well, media platform need to ask questions to the average man and woman and child if Mr. Bio has done well. It's a good question, but these days very difficult. I remember we get in we independent, we send reporters and go downtown. People even for let them talk on independently, they're afraid. That was a very interesting one. And then I'll move a little bit. They take 3 more, and then we round up. Yeah, just 3 more. Let's just go a little bit up. A little bit. So just one see the one the way. This one is more from Obey Kamara. It says, please, Mr. KOMON-TOK, tell Abdul Kagbo that we will not pray for nothing. Did they pray when they were eating and dancing with those evil men and women of Mother Bio? All right. Okay. I think that last one. Yes. Hassan, thank you. Alassan, thank you. Kelvin, thank you for joining us. And yeah, Katie say, yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Augusta, thank you very much. So, Fambule, it's a big, as always, big pleasure. And always, we super appreciate you now. You know, I can say this the energy on the show for Lowy they get thousands of people every single day. It just, it speaks a lot. They show how people really want genuine thing. I mean, easy. They get thousands of people on a daily basis just the glue for salon business. Then can tell me we all come from traditional Muslim homes. Let's say anything what you do for your country, God to pay for that. And if we sincere on this platform, definitely when I come to us, I say the God what we always serve, give for people all. We really tell us plenty thank you. And over the mic to you, just in case you want to respond to those messages, we come from different people where we get time for.
Thank you, Mr. KOMON-TOK. Okay, let's do on this. Few people in there we all get it on show then this satisfaction with waiting and see the camaraderie between the leadership and some of the APC and that of the SLPP during this parliamentary speech. I want to make people understand. Say, listen, we are political adversaries. Okay, the system where you get the democratic system where you get now for make you get political party them where they chastise, challenge each other with the expectation that you will properly dot your eyes and cross your T's. So if I challenge you, okay, constructively, and you know again for challenge, you will do the right thing. When once we do that, society will become better. We APC come, SLPP challenge them. The way SLPP manage, they no for APC for challenge them, we do it right. Once we continue that, now society go better. Okay, and that now the adversary with between we and them. There may be some ideological differences. Okay, that's there. But at the end of the day, now waiting for make the people them better. But they are not enemies. They are not enemies. Just because we get this constitutional review process they go on, no mean for see there were enough for compartmentalize them, arrangement around them. No, where the president become na parliament, for can get state of the union, for can talk which he don't do, which he did do, and which he get for do. And the public they can talk to. Parliament get time, the opposition get time for respond, for tell and say no, which you they talk not to true, or which you say you don't know to true, or you don't get good intention. But that does not mean that they will walk away from them. That not means they don't welcome them. That not means they don't get a reception. After it's all said and done, we're all Sierra Leoneans. Okay. The adversary will get, the challenge will get now for waiting right and waiting good for the majority of Sierra Leoneans. Okay, so for see them, okay, they together, they break bread together on an occasion.
I know you depend for explain this to the people there, but I can not just jump. This are me on. I was saying me on personal. Me not the host, but let me say just jump into what we don't get on our social media. In the sense that what people don't get concerned about, it's not wrong for like APC and SLPP bind together, work together, eat together. Now, brothers and sisters there. However, the sensitivity of the timing, now the timing people in there against, they'll worry about. Because just like the way Abdul talk, what if God, I mean, we don't know how it can happen. Let God, whatever, which Abdul Kagbo said, God will be done. If God will be done in the opposite side, that the government gets yes vote for this, people then go simply interpret, and that is why the honorable minority leader was dancing. Probably it took some money or maybe bribe. That may and politics. A picture can send a different message. You know, as a politician, you know, as a technical, you understand certain photos they're not meant for public consumption or not for talk about dance around. That is the sensitivity part of it where people have found it distasteful. Again, this is not public opinion. You can disagree, but this and that. Now, what we conclude based on the now we can get out the raw data from different parts of the groups we put them together, and we know that this is the average thinking of the people on this particular subject or topic.
You know, I cannot agree with you more. Common Talk. I really cannot agree with you more. A picture can send different message. It could be misconstrued. And that's quite understandable. And you cannot avoid that. But then it takes a little more thinking if we're able to measure the person and look at the person integrity. Anybody who is Abi Abdul Kabo, a young man, an engineer by profession, and how he can at parliament and outside Komo, you can know for say not a man where they go bribe so easy. Not to say person not the way go bribe, depend on the kind of money we give, but are not to say easily bribable, not Abdul Kabo. You know, let me tell you something what happened to me. I get a personal experience. After we lost the election 2018, we feel bad. Me and me, comrade and brother, Dr. Horace, Dr. Edwin, we sit on our host to me and say, what do we do now? Now we decide, say, well, make we move, go to former Minister Madina Rahman at the east end of town, meeting at the west end. Make we go sit down, we'll talk no more. You know, we don't lost power. We don't be expect that. We be expect, say, with the kind work we president do, what government don't do, we supposed for win the 2018 election. But somehow, mysteriously, we lost the power. Okay, we decide for the drive. Who the drive? We reach the Congo Coast Bridge, we begin to see traffic. When we finally reach by UBL, we see huge traffic. That was at a time where the SLPP, they get them thank you tour stadium. So people in full up na street. So I get for Kandong the Motoka because the Motoka they pass. And Waka, there is a restaurant called Francesca across from the building a boss out. When I'm my cousin, my mama, and brother picking 9 get up. So I go sit down there. So young picking the week in see me on television where they talk. They say, look, Mr. Agibu, we can talk. Look at. Mr. Agibu, you talked about we beat you now. Now I say, Mama, so the picking they see and say, this man, Monsieur is so nice. Now they talk so now they So they decided they wanted to take photos with me. So agreement and take picture with me. Those pictures ended up in Facebook. You could believe, say, people in there within APC. Intelligent people there. Grab say me don't turn SLPP at that 13th hour. All over the place. Okay, but that is because it's me. Okay, I that important to them because anybody else can do and not look up. But that is what happened. And when I sit down and look, I say, you know, it's in Agibu. That is what they saw. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't really matter your background, your heritage. Now that they see in a picture, and that's what they went with.
Okay.
So I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. But really and truly, we have to go beyond that and look at the integrity of the individual. Abdul Kabo, not somebody who will sell just like that. So honestly, not to fet them, they perfect, not to enemy them. So if you see they get pleasantly and share pleasantly, they're part of government. They're just there on the other side of the fence, but they're part of government. At the end of the day, now they get for talk to each other. They get for reach across the aisle. If I can't make you enemy, now I'll go across the aisle. I got to take you make total enemy. They go across the aisle for go talk to you. No, it doesn't work that way. So down they will not get for left pocket. Now so things they work. Make we look at I say the building should be converted to ministerial offices. So I don't know who will go to Lungi to go work. I don't know. I really don't know. I think that they talk about the Mada Bio Conference Center. Mohammed Foudi, Mohammed Tejan Kamara. He say a win for APC is a win for Sierra Leone. Mohammed Tejan Kamara, I don't want to make you think for saying that APC they win. Not to APC they win. This was the APC against SLPP. Okay, this now parliamentarian them way they fought for the people of Sierra Leone. So it's not an APC and SLPP thing. This constitution now waiting at the best thing for the majority of Sierra Leoneans. Okay, not to all man will let waiting come out of her, no matter what you do. Okay, but you seek to satisfy the majority for address those issues. That is what you are looking to do. This constitution, you go change and today, 10 years from now, you need for change again. Okay, so it's a question of what can we do right now, this moment, given the things that are upon us. Mohammed Foudi Toure, MPs represent themselves, not us the people. Well, and your statement, your opinion, and I can understand what you say. And it's kind of difficult for able for make MP them change their aid and say that the people that they represent, personal interest, what kinds are into play, and that is where the expertise comes from. It's just like a judge. When a judge sits on at the bench, it is listen to the matter, and not get personal opinion, and they look say you they cry. they listen to the evidence, okay, and ensure say they follow the rules, how for present evidence, how for take evidence off, and at the end of the day, they look at culpability based on the preponderance of evidence. So in where me and you go look at somebody in cry, look at somebody in emotion, a judge is trained not to look at that, but for look at the evidence. At the same time, parliamentarian then get for figure out a way how for promote, project, and promulgate the ideas, the expectation of the subjects them and not to their own. So then get for find a way for do that. Julius Conte, we do not need fasting and prayers. We need okay, we don't cover that generally speaking. Mohammed Conte, the people of Sierra Leone must solve not by words and slogans. You're very true. Residents going out and making them braggadocious talk. They are not in the help way. Okay, we want to see actions, and we have not been able to see actions at all. There's been problems one after the other. Okay, and here line don't go up to almost thousands. With the other country, the way they are around, they are going the other direction. Okay, Karim, you say you are so right. These people feel entitled. That now which I did talk about. People them now we executive. Indeed, I'm not able for talk loud enough about that. We people in we executive now we man them, but they get to understand say you are here to do a job, and if you have not been able to accomplish those tasks, you should be ashamed or come back, can ask for another time, let alone for ask for an extension. Go back and look at what you don't do. Go back and look at how you don't affect change. You don't able for bring peace come. You don't able for manage affairs them and not allow situation for erupt to an all-out blows. If that has not happened, say you come on for say you want for be Secretary General back. Say you come on say you want for be chairman of the party. I mean, APC people they will get for be really crazy for sit down and not assess somebody in stewardship before we decide for Guiam position back again. You must be crazy, okay? And if until and unless we stop for do that, when somebody has not, who cares about somebody not in the party for 50 years? It doesn't matter. This is not a transactional business. If he has not done well, then maybe not to the position this forum. Simple as that. I rest my case.
Okay. Now just take the last two bonus now from plenty of on send. We apologize as always. If we see pass with all, no come on. This Sahid. He said the first family is part of the drug business. Come on, man. With all the powers BO has, it will be impossible to get him out of power. He might even get a third term or more if we did not get annexed. I don't know what it. This one came from Mano Rivers. He said you need to take I think your grandfather party, the APC, back from these criminal, back from these people. Anyway, I'll just tap with this. So that now the bonus messages from Una. Yes, in case you want to respond to them.
I just want to say thank you very much to everybody. Thank you. Let God help me.
All right. So Fambul, as always, we tell you plenty thank you. Tomorrow we'll join me again with Mr. Kamara. We're a lecturer now for big college, now the mass comm department, the lecture communication, and also a consultant. And also we get Honorable Peter, we're the chairman, local government, and but now they will put a little bit pending because they're not entirely sure if then the proceeding tomorrow go, then the suspect again for go long. But if they end quick, it go join we. But the lecturer definitely will be part of the show. Well, now I will tap the program. We'll turn up plenty. Thank you. Family, if you just join we serve just say Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye. And
thank you, KOMON-TOK. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye.
From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, our voice keeps rising, brave and strong, speaking the truth when others stay quiet, standing for the people, refusing to be silent. Every story matters, every voice deserves a chance. Through every challenge, she continues to advance. Oh, leaders accountable, asking what must be asked. Serving the nation with courage that will last. When the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with nothing to hide. From the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight. Through the storms of politics and public debate, you open the doors and invite us to participate, giving everyone a platform, every citizen a say, building stronger communities day by day. No fear, no favor, no turning away, seeking facts and truth in every way. A bridge for the people, a voice for the land, united Sierra Leone hand in hand. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, when the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with nothing to hide. Yeah, from the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight. Let the voices rise, let the nation hear. The message of hope is crystal clear. Knowledge is power, truth is strength. Together we'll go the distance and length. Yeah, yeah, yeah. KOMON-TOK, KOMON-TOK, the people's platform standing tall. KOMON-TOK, KOMON-TOK, giving a voice to one and all. Mr. KOMON-TOK, a symbol of courage, a beacon of light. Yeah, yeah. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keeping the public informed and bright. Mr. KOMON-TOK, Sierra Leone to the world so wide. Hey, people's voice will never. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, our voice keeps rising, brave and strong, speaking the truth when others stay quiet, standing for the people, refusing to be silent. Every story matters, every voice deserves a chance. Through every challenge, she continues to advance, holding leaders accountable, asking what must be asked. Serving the nation with courage that will last. When the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with nothing to hide. From the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight. Hey, hey. Hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey. Through the storms of politics and public debate, you open the doors and invite us to participate, giving everyone a platform, every citizen a say, building stronger communities day by day. No fear, no favor, no turning away, seeking facts and truth in every way. A bridge for the people, a voice for the land, united Sierra Leone hand in hand. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, when the people want answers, when the nation needs to know, one voice keeps shining, one platform helps us grow. Mr. KOMON-TOK, the people's voice, the nation's pride. Mr. KOMON-TOK, standing for the truth with with nothing to hide. Yeah, from the villages to the city lights, bringing every issue into sight. Mr. KOMON-TOK, keep speaking for the people tonight. Let the voices rise, let the nation hear. The message of hope is crystal clear. Knowledge is power, truth is strength. Together we'll go the distance and length. KOMON-TOK, the people's platform standing tall. KOMON-TOK, KOMON-TOK, giving a voice to one.